Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to my channel, The Value Creation Playbook. My name is Raja Mukherjee. In this channel, we focus on the levers that actually move business performance in PE-backed and transformation-focused companies. Today's lever is one that can be a total game changer or an expensive shelf ornament. I'm talking of data analytics. Most companies talk about analytics like it's a silver bullet, but the truth for many is still just a glorified reporting tool, great at telling what happened, useless at helping you act faster. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through how the best operators turn analytics into a performance multiplier, guiding real-time decisions, fine-tuning pricing, improving cash flows, and even preventing customer churn before it happens. So let's dive right into today's topic. The first big shift is moving from reporting to real-time decision-making. Traditional reports I like yesterday's weather forecast. Interesting. Good to know. But too late to change your outfit or your travel plans. The leaders are embedding data directly into the workflows where decisions happen. Take a pharma contract manufacturer, the one that I've mentioned. They wired the production lines with real-time dashboards. The moment yields slipped, alerts fired. That cut rejects by 18% and boosted uptime by 12. Good numbers. Or a fintech platform. Instead of a static BI report that pushed live operational dashboards into Slack, teams could see bottlenecks instantly, cutting KYC processing delays significantly. The point is simple. Dashboards aren't artworks for board slides. They are cockpits for running the businesses in the very present moment. Because the faster you make decisions, everything translates to a healthy bottom line at the end of the day. If real-time data helps you steer in the moment, predictive analytics helps you see the bend in the road before you get there. In a manufacturing client I had, vibration sensors flagged an assembly line issue before it caused a shutdown. A 2.5 million saving in downtime. It's a pretty big number. In retail, AI spotted underperforming store layouts and SKUs. The few tweaks in layout and pricing, sales jumped approx 14% in just 3 months. Even in fintech lending, machine learning found an odd but valuable pattern. People who clicked submit repeatedly were 20% more likely to be precise, to default. That cut delinquencies by 11%. Predictive analytics isn't about knowing everything. It's about spotting the next move for you early enough to matter for you and your business. That's the bottom line. That's the mantra for whatever we are discussing today. Let's talk about pricing. Pricing is where a lot of value quietly leaks away. Done right, it's also where analytics delivers some of the fastest wins. One pharma distributor built dynamic pricing rules based on stock levels and competitor availability. Margins rose 6% almost immediately. Good story. Good story to talk about. An e-commerce brand ran simple A/B testing at checkout and found they are overpricing in one market. The correction lifted cart conversions by 9%. A fintech SaaS business introduced usage-based nudge pricing tiers. Without touching the product, they increased upsell rates by 22%. This is what I call pricing analytics margin magic. It takes the guesswork out and replaces it with proven, repeatable results. Working capital, the unsexy hero. Working capital isn't glamorous, but in private equity timelines, cash flow speed can decide your valuation. Analytics turns it into a lever worth pulling hard, very hard, I would say. A manufacturing firm matched receivables by region and customer profile. They restructured payment terms, releasing $38 million in cash in just 2 quarters. Think of the bottom line impact. Think of the cost of capital. A fintech payment company tracked cash float and transaction cycles down to the hour. That allowed them to redeploy excess into yield-bearing accounts, improving yields by 110 odd basis points. Cash is still king, as I told earlier, but without analytics, you are nowhere. Visibility, my friends, is the crown. Without that, it becomes very difficult for you to make the right decisions. Now comes a very interesting topic, churn analytics. Losing customers is painful, it's also expensive, but it's really a surprise if you're looking at the right places. A retail subscription band discovered delivery delays were the top churn trigger. They introduced predictive delivery alerts and cut cancellations by 19%. In a SaaS fintech, a drop in usage 2 weeks before cancellation was a red flag. Automated nudges brought churn down by 8%. Even in a pharma B2B, analytics showed that clients delaying reorders by more than 2 weeks were 3 times more likely to switch vendors. Sales alerts helped boost retention by 11%. Churn analytics is not about loyalty programs, it's about timely tactical saves that protect your revenue base. That's a mantra. Let's embed that in whatever we do. Now, here's the truth. You can have the best models of the world, but if you don't use them, it's wasted money. It's all about adoption. The best companies make data part of the daily life. A pharma company gamified data, dashboard usage, points, badges, recognition, what have you. Engagement jumped 60%. Cheesy? Of course. Effective? Absolutely thumping yes. A retail chain replaced endless weekly decks into dashboards on store TV. Suddenly, everybody got interested. Even the barista in the store cafe know how sales were trending. A true data culture is not about creating more analysis or more analysts. It's about making data accessible across different layers, making it relevant and part of everyday decision-making process. Now let's talk about scaling and what works in scaling. The graveyard of analytics is full of pilots that never got scaled. All of us have seen that. We have spent so much time on developing POCs and it never took off. The winners turned promising pilots into enterprise-wide capabilities, and that too quickly. A pharma company rolled out planned yield analytics from 1 site to 9 in under a year. By standardizing metrics, incentivizing usage, and sharing quick wins. ROI was 4x in 14 months. Good number. A fintech lender deployed an AI credit scoring model across business in 90 days. Because ops tied that with adoption to businesses. Analytics success isn't about technology challenges, it's a change management plan. And scaling speed often decides whether you actually capture the run. So let's wrap this up. So analytics is a genuine performance multiplier, not just a buzzword. Hope I have been able to convey that message to you in the last 10 minutes or so. From real time decision making to churn prevention, from pricing power to scaling proven pilots, the common thread in turning data into action fast enough is what makes a difference. If you found this session useful, hit subscribe, share your own analytics wins in the comments, and pass this video on to someone who still thinks dashboard is all about monthly reports. This is the Value Creation Playbook. Let's turn insight into impact. Thanks once again for being a part of this learning journey. Till next time, take care, stay safe.